Alright, it's that time again. Time for another PSA submission reveal, and this time it's a big one. In fact, this is the biggest PSA submission that I've done to date, and it contains 43 cards that I submitted. So for timelines, I submitted these cards back in early November, and I just got them back in early March. So about 4.5 months of wait time for these. So let's hope it was worth the wait, and let's dive right in. Alright, so let's start. So we have the stack of cards right here, and we'll go through them one by one to show off the grades, and maybe we'll take a closer look at some of them, but let's start. So we'll go from the back to the front. So starting off with the first card, it is Curlier from the Scarlet and Violet base set. So this one, I mean, all of these cards I thought were gonna 10, but this one, only a 7. I was pretty bummed out about this one, but then when I saw the gem rate of these cards, it's pretty tough. The Curlier and Ralts have a pretty low gem rate compared to the Gardevoir and other cards, so maybe they're very strict on these ones. I thought it was a very clean card, at least a 9 for this, but a 7, not a great start or not a great end. Next, a tag team. So Formosa and Buzzwole GX. This one, a 9. Pretty bummed out, but nonetheless, we live and learn. Ooh, next, another tag team, actually, Gardevoir and Sylveon GX. So this one is a very nice card, very popular card, two very cutesy cards that a lot of people like, and only an 8 for this one. I think it's the centering, just off the bat, I see the centering on the top, top right is pretty bad, but other than that, probably just a centering issue with that one. Next, Unknown V-Stars. So I don't know why I submitted these lower end cards. I guess I was just trying to pick out any good condition card that I saw. Luckily it did get a 10, so it did pay off, but in the future I'm not going to submit anything that's probably less than $10 just because the potential gains of those cards is very small, but a 10, we'll take it. What do we have next? Ooh, another tag team. So Greninja and Zoroark. Obviously you want all tag teams to get a 10, but unfortunately only a 9 on this guy. Again, I can't see anything wrong with it. Yeah, I don't know. If you guys want, you guys could see the certification, so look up the certification and take a look on your own time. Just because I don't want the video to be too long, I won't go through each one of them one by one, but we'll take a very quick look at them and see if I could spot anything off the bat. This Blastoise GX, immediately I see the top centering or top border is a lot heavier than the bottom, so a 9. Makes sense. It's a very cool card, very nice card. Unbroken Bonds, I think it's underrated. There's a lot of very nice cards in that set, so definitely a set worth checking out if you guys haven't already. But any of those cards are pretty affordable compared to other cards. Team Rocket's Weezing. So this was a card that I pulled, so I was pretty confident in it. Unfortunately, it only got a 9. I don't know why, but anytime they get a 9, it's hard to tell why I got a 9. Anything lower than that, it should be easy. Wigglytuff GX. I did say I submitted a couple of lower end cards in this submission, so only a 9 in this one. This was a one where it did not pay off. I thought this was a pretty clean card from Hidden Fates. I think they're very strict nowadays, so this submission really, it was a big submission, but there was something that I wanted to submit and learn. Here we have the Magneton promo card from Surging Sparks ETB. This is a very nice card because I got a 10 on it. So super happy about that one. Very popular artist, Shinji Kanda, and it's a big W for me. All right, next, the Lost Origins Gengar. I really like this card. It's very derpy looking. I was hoping for a 10. Of course, I'm going to say that all the time, but hoping for a 10. Only got a 9. I know they're very strict on these trainer gallery cards as well. These ones, I think they're really underappreciated. I think there's a lot of room for growth on these cards, so if you could get some 10s on these and hold on to them, it's a very good idea. What do we have next? Oh, the Zoroark GX. This is a card I was very surprised about. I thought it was super clean, but only an 8? Come on. I don't really see anything. I took a quick look before the video, but I couldn't spot anything on it. What do we have next? Ooh, another tag team. Lots of tag teams in this submission. Anything that I picked up during those couple of months between my submissions, I just threw them all in here. But this tag team, only a 9 again. Come on, man. So lots of 9s so far, but I think we'll see some more 10s as we go. Possibly a centering issue or something like that. Usually I wasn't as picky with centering in this batch. I was more picky on the conditioning and whitening. So that's why I got some 9s on the centering or dinged on the centering. But this is another lower end card to Keldeo GX, and it didn't pay off again. It's going to be tough to sell or tough to trade it. Ooh, Charizard GX. This is a very nice looking card. Centering on the front looks decent. It could get a 10 off the centering. The back, I don't know, it looks clean to me, but is it something there? Oh, I think I know why I got it 7. Yep, so only a 7 on this guy, and I think I know why. There's a very slight lift on the top right corner or left corner from the back. That's when you hit the light on it, it shows, so that's probably why I got a 7. I didn't even notice that. That's a blunder from me, or maybe it happened during shipping or something like that, but oh well. Execute from Surging Sparks. Very cool looking card on like a tennis court or a basketball court. A 10. Very nice. Espeon GX from Sun and Moon base. Only a 9. Evolutions are very popular, so that's why I like submitting evolutions, even if it's a toss-up, because there's a lot of room for them. Squovit, what did this get? Oh, an 8. I don't know why. I mean, from first glances, it should have at least got a 9, but oh well. Next, we have this Tyranitar GX. So this card, I think I knew it had a print line, but I still submitted it just to see how they react to print lines, and unfortunately, I got an 8. I think it's because of the print line that's very subtle on this card, but yeah, only an 8 on this one. Unfortunate. What do we have next? Galarian Zapdos V, another lower end card. Again, I don't know why I submitted these cards, but this one did pay off a gem in 10, so at least you make back the grading costs and you're able to sell it. It's a popular card, so it's worth it. Samazenta V from Crown Zenith, a 10. So very happy about that one, of course. I think these are very underrated, very cheap and affordable cards. Next, we have the Pikachu from the Paldea Evolve ETB, and in this case, we got a 10. So both ETB promos we got a 10 on, the Magneton and the Pikachu. Let's see what else we get, but so far so good on the ETB promos. Last one from this stack. Ooh, Timber from Twilight Masquerade. Very cool looking card. I really like cards that are in like the cities or helping out trainers and illustrated in this style. Unfortunately, only a 9, but that's fine. We got a lot more cards to go, so let's go a bit quicker. Swablu from where is this, Paradox Rift, a 10. Super happy about that. Very nice card. Ooh, Steelix. So this was a card that I really wanted a 10 on, but it only got a 9. Come on. So I mean, the top centering is a little slightly heavier than the bottom, but I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know. Maybe something I missed. Reboot from where is this, Stellar Crown, I think, a 9. Unfortunate. I submitted a lot of IRs in this batch, so we got another one, the Ralts from Scarlet and Violet base, and a 9. So it's better than the Curlia, of course, but I've only got a 10. I was hoping for a sequential 10, but I did mess up the order, so that's fine. I didn't even have the Gardevoir in this submission. Ooh, another card that I really like. So X and Y Evolutions, one of my favorite sets. The Mewtwo Full Art, a 9. I'll take it. Honestly, I was hoping for a 9 at least. It's a very clean looking card. This era, I just love the artwork. I don't know, it's so different. It feels more like a Pokemon card to me rather than an illustration. Another Mewtwo, a GX from Sun and Moon, a 9. So back-to-back 9s on the Mewtwo's. It's fine. I'll take it. Mewtwo, again, popular cards. Always submit them if they're in good condition. It's worth the gamble. And Fernape. I was really hoping to keep this in the personal collection, but I only got a 9, so I want a 10 copy of this, so I'm probably going to hunt for another one and submit a cleaner copy to hope for a 10 and keep it in the personal collection. I don't really like keeping 9s if I don't have to, and if it's not a card that I pulled, I'm not going to keep the 9 just because it doesn't mean anything to me. Mega Steelix EX from Steam Siege. 7. Yeah, that's pretty bad. I don't know what's on there, but only a 7 on the Mega Steelix full art from Steam Siege. I mean, I see a bit of like whitening. I was really hoping for a 9 or yeah, really hoping for a 9 on this card. All right, Mag Mortar, another Galarian Gallery from Crown Zenith. In this case, oh, a 10, yeah, nice. Forgot what this got, but a 10. Honestly surprising because the centering, I mean, it's good. The bottom looks a bit heavier, but compared to like the other cards, it's very weird. Like, they didn't give my Gengar a 10, but they give this card a 10, and both these cards pretty much look the same in terms of condition and centering. So very weird how they distribute the 10s and 9s. Another Trainer Gallery full art from Sword and Shield, a 9, unfortunately. Again, I really wanted 10s on these ones. I'm gonna keep on saying it, but another one where I wanted a 10, but unfortunately a 9, the Latias from Crown Zenith again. Very clean cards, but there's something that happens when either I miss it or maybe during inspection, like, ooh, another one. So from Brilliant Stars, Trainer Gallery or full art, Bolton V got a 10. So this is a very nice looking card. All right, so I know I have a lot of IRs in this, a lot of full arts from the Trainer Galleries and the Galarian Galleries, but Gardevoir from Silver Tempest, a 10. Super nice. I really like the artwork on this one, and I don't know, it's just so different compared to the newer sets. I really like the Sword and Shield era cards. All right, so now Houndour from Obsidian Flame. This one, oh, a 10. I told you there's more 10s in the front, so I guess they gave out all their 10s at the beginning and then they didn't give me any at the end, but another 10. Very nice to get that. All right, we have about 7 more cards left. So Murkrow from Destined Rivals. This one, another 10. Honestly, they gave all the 10s at the beginning, but very clean card, very nice card. And I'm telling you, the way they grade these is so strange because this one also has some whitening on the corners, but it's still got a 10. So it's, ooh, another one. So Nidoking IR from 151. So I told you there's a lot of IRs and trainer galleries in this, but only a 9. I think they're very picky with 151, and especially with the new hype around 151 and the increased prices, I think PSA is going to control the population of them just so they don't hand out 10s left and right. Another evolution, Jolteon VMAX, a nice 10 on this one. So Gemmin 10, super happy about that from Evolving Skies. Rayquaza VMAX from Crown Zenith, Gemmin 10. So very happy about that. I told you at the beginning, all the 10s were there. So I'm not even lying about the order of them because you could see the certification. As you get closer to the beginning, all the 10s were there. And at the end of the submission, like, they just ran out of 10s. Flaffy from Silver Tempest, another 10. It's crazy. When I was looking through the report, I saw all the 10s and I got happy. And then as you go further in the report, you see all the 9s and then just ruins your day. Ooh, this was the biggest card in the submission. So Flareon EX from Prismatic Evolutions, what do you guys think? Gemmin 10. So super happy about that. I picked this up during a trade show, and I submitted it. I got mixed opinions on whether it would get a 10 or 9, but in this case it did get a 10. I thought it was very clean, and really this makes up the whole submission. So this 10, like a 10 on this guy, it's worth quite a bit of money, and it's a valuable card. It's hard to get. So Prismatic, I think there's a lot of room for growth on Prismatic. I think it's going to do the same thing that 151 did. Probably around the summertime, you're just going to see like an upwards trend of the prices and the value and the desirability of Prismatic cards. So if you could buy some now, I think it's a great idea to do it, and it will only go up from here if it does follow the same trends as 151. The first card in the submission, Arbok from Temporal Forces. No, it didn't get a 10, but it would have been cool if like the first 5 or 10 cards all got 10s, then the rest of them didn't. But this one got a 9. Yeah, it is what it is. Alright, so what did you guys think about those reveals? Honestly, I think I did decent. I was hoping for a 50% gem rate. I didn't get that. I got about a 37 to 40% gem rate on these guys. And honestly, it was a lot of experimenting. So that was my biggest submission, and I don't have any other submissions that are that big because I've started submitting more and more frequently, and when I do get a batch of cards, I might do another reveal video for you guys. If you guys have any questions, drop them down below and I could make a follow-up video to this one, but that's the video. As always, if you guys liked it, please drop a like, subscribe if you guys are new here, and share this video with anyone that is interested in it. Thank you guys for watching.